Welcome back to Djji Tutorials. Today we are introducing how to multiply a polynomial by a monomial, divide a polynomial by a monomial, and multiply polynomials. To multiply a polynomial by a monomial, you use the distributive property. Multiply each term within the polynomial by the monomial, and then combine the results. This involves multiplying coefficients and adding exponents of like variables. First, distribute. Multiply the monomial by each term of the polynomial. This means performing the multiplication of the monomial with each individual term within the parentheses. Second, multiply coefficients. Multiply the numerical coefficients, the numbers in front of the variables of the monomial and each term of the polynomial. Third, add exponents. When multiplying terms with the same variable, add their exponents. If a variable appears in the monomial and in a term of the polynomial, add their exponents together. Fourth, combine. Simplify the resulting terms by combining any like terms which are terms with the same variable and exponent. Finally, the final result. The final product is the simplified polynomial, where each term has been multiplied by the monomial. Example, let's multiply the monomial 2x squared by the polynomial 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. First, distribute 2x open parent 3x squared close parent, 2x open parent 5x close parent, 2x open parent negative 2 close parent. To multiply polynomials, we multiply the coefficients and add the exponents. For instance, let's take 2x times 3x squared. That's open parent 2 times 3 close parent times x raised to the 1 plus 2 power, which equals 6x cubed. Another example, 2x times 5x. This gives us open parent 2 times 5 close parent times x raised to the 1 plus 1 power, resulting in 10x squared. And if we have 2x times negative 2, it becomes open parent 2 times negative 2 close parent x to the first power, which equals negative 4x. Now, let's combine the results. In this case, the result is already simplified. We have 6x cubed plus 10x squared minus 4x. To divide a polynomial by a monomial, you need to divide each term of the polynomial by the monomial individually. Then simplify each resulting term by dividing the coefficients and subtracting the exponents of like variables. Here's a step-by-step breakdown. First, rewrite as a fraction. Write the polynomial divided by the monomial as a single fraction. Next, split into individual fractions. Separate the fraction into multiple fractions, with each term of the polynomial as a numerator over the monomial. Finally, simplify each fraction. For each fraction, divide the coefficients and subtract the exponents of any like variables using the quotient rule for exponents, if the variable appears in both the numerator and denominator. Example, let's divide the polynomial 6x cubed plus 12x squared minus 18x by the monomial 3x. First, rewrite as a fraction 6x cubed plus 12x squared minus 18x all over 3x. Then, split into individual fractions, 6x cubed over 3x plus 12x squared over 3x minus 18x over 3x. Now simplify each fraction. For 6x cubed over 3x, divide 6 by 3 and subtract the exponents of x, giving us 2x squared. For 12x squared over 3x, divide 12 by 3 and subtract the exponents of x, resulting in 4x. For negative 18x over 3x, divide negative 18 by 3 and subtract the exponents of x, which gives us negative 6. Therefore, the result is 2x squared plus 4x minus 6. To multiply polynomials, distribute each term of one polynomial across all terms of the other polynomial, then combine like terms. This involves multiplying coefficients and adding exponents of like variables. Here's a step-by-step guide. First, distribute by multiplying each term in the first polynomial by every term in the second polynomial. Next, multiply coefficients by multiplying the numerical coefficients of each pair of terms. Then, multiply variables. When multiplying variables with the same base, add their exponents. After distributing, group together terms that have the same variable and exponent. Finally, simplify by combining the coefficients of the like terms by adding or subtracting them. Example, let's multiply 2x plus 3 by x minus 4. 1. Distribute 2x times x plus 2x times negative 4 plus 3 times x plus 3 times negative 4. 2. Multiply 2x squared minus 8x plus 3x minus 12. 3. Combine like terms 2x squared plus negative 8x plus 3x minus 12. 4. Simplify 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. Therefore, 2x plus 3 times x minus 4 equals 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. Key points. For multiplying two binomials, you can use the FOIL method, first, outer, inner, last. You can also use a grid to organize the multiplication, especially for polynomials with more than two terms. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you find this information useful. See you next time.